It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins, and it's coming up next.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
They start the drive with Hall. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Hall once more. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. We give to Hall on the draw. And they bring him down around the 34. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Mike Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Play action with Rodgers. Rolling out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 5th-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua's early career, yeah, it was known for injuries. Maybe not being as durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he's able to drive up past the 40. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. No return on that punt. And it'll be Jets football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, 3rd down. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 3rd down and 8. Rodgers here from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got his man complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Rodgers here off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give them 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. It's a design boot. Complete out to the right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that. Now
Rodgers on 3rd and goal. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. This from 28 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. First down, here's Tua. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Second and 6 coming up here. Tua off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Going play action, Tagovailoa. This finds Mostert. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins. With it, 1st and 10. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, well, those are welcome bonus yards.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Tua again. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 41. Now here's Rodgers. Quick hitter complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Second and 3 now. from the 48. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. This one misses the tight end. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Back to throw it. It's taken in by Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. A massive shot towards the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Marcus May has it. And the Dolphins will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Wow, wide open here, complete. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. A run from Mostert to begin the 3rd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Tua to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Fourth down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Tua setting up to throw. That's into the hands of Mostert.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the third.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Jukes out a one-stop. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down throw by Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know he just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off play action, Rodgers. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Rodgers here from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10 from the 41. Hall running between the tackles. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They give on second to Hall. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. Gets to space right side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grab the lead on their first series of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 10.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
In the triple option system, Kate, you see a lot of the military schools run their fullbacks called a B-back, right behind that QB. B for blocker. because that's what he does the majority of the time. But when these fullbacks get a chance to put on a show and make an A play, I'm all for it.
And the catch is made down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut it to 1 late in the third. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. So after figuring out the flag, now we've reached the end of our third quarter. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They go right back to Hall. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Rifles it, and it's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Rodgers splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Hall on the give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. He'll throw it. Here's the throw on the out route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. A give left side for Hall. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets going for the win here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets jump in front late. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Dolphins 17.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Fires over the middle. Caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Now to throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. That one splits the uprights, and we're all knotted up. Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
He'll look to throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now here comes the New York offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Quick hitter complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
This is Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks setting you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
Trying again following the sack. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Now Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Rodgers here from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. Third down coming. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. He's got it. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead in this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
First down, here's Tua. This one's hauled in on the left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Second and 3 now. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it down to a single point. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one splits the uprights. And we're all tied up. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, first and 10. Looking to throw it. And he has the pick, but no, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just second down now.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Second and 10 now. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing now. Oh, and he nearly had the interception, but he couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to a fan favorite. It's Thomas Morstead to punt it away. Looking to return from the 29. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Dolphins football. Ball at the 33 for first down. to throw. Searches from the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's got Smith. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. With only 6 seconds remaining in overtime, we get a timeout here. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. A lot of pressure riding on this kick. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So no return on that punt. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. Juke the defender. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pressure comes, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And he'll advance this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. It's a 38-yard look here. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.